6:31 is the time now. The Find Food Bank works tirelessly to help people around the Coachella Valley with food and other life necessities. It's a job even more intense now due to the pandemic and in so many people in need, of course. This morning, the organization is expanding its helpful hand in Texas. The food bank's president and CEO, Debbie Espinosa, is at the Houston Food Distribution Super Site this morning at Energy Stadium, helping assist her Feeding America Food Bank. Good morning, Debbie. What's actually going on there today?
Good morning, Jeff. Thank you so much for having me today. They actually are doing one of their super sites at NRG Stadium, which is where the NFL, Major League Baseball, and NBA teams play here. Their super sites here out in Houston are about 5,000 people that come through in a matter of hours. And in fact, this past weekend, they served 4,800 people and about 200,000 pounds of food was distributed. So they're expecting to have about the same amount this morning. I've been out here since Sunday, and I'm here to be able to help out and volunteer for today with me and my daughter.
That's right, and we are dealing with a little bit of delay because of the connection here this morning, so our viewers understand that. Now, you're helping the people of Texas, but this is also kind of a training for you to help the people here in the desert if there were to ever be a disaster here.
Yes, absolutely. So because we're the Feeding America Regional Food Bank that serves the Coachella Valley Desert region for California, one of the things that I like to do along with my staff is that we always try to stay as trained as possible for any kind of major disaster or emergency, because we will be expected to respond as part of the state disaster and federal disaster networks. So for me to be able to help out at a site that has over 5,000 people with the Texas food banks, who are very, very well versed in major disasters because of hurricanes and the other things that go on here, not on a regular basis, but this food bank has responded to some of the major hurricanes that have come through. It's good training for me to always make sure that I keep my skill sets up so our food bank can respond when we need to if there's a major disaster like an earthquake that happens in our area.
And of course, they're dealing with the record freezing cold temperatures that they've been dealing with over the past couple of weeks now. What specifically have you learned? Have you seen something that's kind of opened your eyes there?
Yeah, well, it's interesting because the temperatures were, dropping, where ground temperatures were freezing, pipes were bursting. It's one of the reasons why they ended up in an energy crisis as they were trying to resolve it. But, the great part about Houston and Texas is that they're very resilient, just because they do have a lot of disaster management services that can queue up right away. The weather has been actually amazing since I've been out here since Sunday. Like, it's been in the 60s and 70s, so it's really great to see the area thawing out and people getting back to normal. But going to the grocery stores, the shelves were empty. Bottled water is still not moving through the area. Just a couple of days ago, they finally had the water systems open back up again where they don't have to be on boil notice. So it has been very interesting kind of living through what's going on over here right now as they're in the process of bringing everything back up online again. But I do have to say the community is doing so well, working together. Yeah, partner agencies and everything have been doing well.
Okay, Debbie Espinosa, Find Food Bank President and CEO. You stay safe there, again, at Energy Stadium in Houston, Texas. Stay safe, and of course, we'll be looking forward to seeing you back here in the Coachella Valley. Thank you so much.